Good morning, everybody. This is Brittany at Big Cat Rescue here in Tampa, Florida. And there's an Amanda tiger. Oh my! Hi, Rochelle. Good morning, Shauna. Hi, Megan. Oh my goodness. It's a cold morning here, and Amanda sounds like we all feel. Hi, Jane. Good morning. Good morning, Penny. Hi, Noor. Well, you guys can watch Amanda 24/7 while she's still out in our 2.5 acre vacation rotation. For a 25-year-old lady, she has really been utilizing, hey, Tammy, all of that space. So she's been really fun to watch. Hi, MaryAnn. Good morning, everybody. Hey, Nikki. Glad you made it. So you can watch her at bigcatcams.com. Hi, am I supposed to follow you? I'll follow. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Shannon. Hi, lady. Where are you going? Hi, Eleanor. Hey, Bree. Good morning. Hey, Robin. So we have some more cameras that are up and live now that you can find at bigcatcams.com, and that, I believe the one that I saw that was up now that I didn't know about was Max Tiger. So you might have seen myself and Gina feed him this morning. Good morning, Mitzi. Well, our birthday cat today is actually not a birthday. Today is the 5th, so this is actually somebody's rescue anniversary. Good morning, Pamela. So today on Instagram and Facebook, and my goal is actually to get all the way over to her, it is Nala Serval, celebrating a rescue anniversary today. Where are we walking to? So this is Amanda Tiger. Where are you going? In the roof section, maybe? No. Morning, Deb. Hi, Margaret. We pretty much just got started, although we did just walk one of the lengths of the 2.5 acre vacation rotation with Miss Amanda, but you can keep watching her again at bigcatcams.com. I was hoping Aria would still be out, but it doesn't look like it. Morning, Val. Nancy, thank you so much for joining and following us over on Instagram. Morning, Casey. I don't know why it won't. It's like not showing me all of my comments. And Joe, so sorry to hear you had a bad fall. I hope you feel better soon. Hey, Jessica. Good to see all of you guys. So I'm on foot. I kind of laughed because forget who I was talking to. I told somebody, like, yeah, I do all these walkabouts. I'm like, but pretty much in 2020, I just started doing drive-abouts. So we're on foot. We're going to actually do a walkabout. So this is Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. We have 67 acres. Out on the other side of this part of the lake is our Bobcat rehab facility and hospital. This side is where all of our permanent residents are. We just saw Amanda. You guys can see Sapphire doing her usual morning routine, trying to get Jasmine's attention. Hey, Jen. Hi, Sarah. Ellen, I just talk the way I talk. Talk to the animals the way I feel like I want to. Good morning, Dolores. So Sapphire is a female white tiger who's a bit neurotic. She gets very obsessive over certain things, and Jasmine is one of them. Hi, lady. Oh, thanks for the chuff. That's so very nice. Morning, Diana. Oh, I don't want that end. Oh. Oh. Hi, honey. Hey, Melissa. Well, thank you to everybody who is sharing this live feed, helping alert other people that we're live here at Big Cat Rescue. Hi, Anne. I just actually got your card yesterday. Thank you very much. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, Chelsea. It's always so nice to see all of my regulars, and then I love seeing new people come in and be like, well, what am I seeing? And then asking all these great questions. Thank you, Deb. Yes, whitetigerlies.com will help explain to you why, yes, we all think that white tigers are amazing and beautiful, but technically they are man-made. They're created through inbreeding. It's not just some rare species or subspecies. It's a trait called leucism, and it's created through inbreeding, so they are usually born with a lot of health defects. Our beautiful Sapphire here is extremely cross-eyed. For a very young age, she's had a lot of kidney issues. If you search for Kenny, the white tiger, you'll really see what some of those birth defects can cause. So we do not support the breeding of white tigers. Well, Jasmine's not over in her open air, so let's walk around and see if maybe she's a little less muddy than she was the other day. I think it was Sunday when it rained. I don't know why my stabilizer doesn't look very stable today either. New year, new stabilizer, that's my guess. I feel like that's exactly how it goes. Every year I wear out one and need another, but I'm wondering if this just isn't charging properly. My guess is that's what it is. Hi, Jazz. Ooh. Does it look as wobbly and shaky to you guys as what it feels like in my hand? Hi! Ooh. Oh my goodness. Good morning, Travis. Thanks for joining us. This is Jasmine Tiger. Hi, Anne-Marie. You can tell it's a little cold because you can see her breath. Are you only caring about Kali, not us? That whole big section I just walked past is also part of Jasmine's enclosure, but after breakfast time, she gets very territorial up here closest to where her feeding walkout is. Of course, now she's gonna walk out there. That's okay, we'll walk back this way because then we'll pop over and see Miss Kali. Hi. Okay, good. Thanks for verifying that. It's just like really wobbly in my hand. It's really strange. Ooh, drink of water. It's cool to see that light glimmering off of her. It was a very bright, sunny like morning, but very misty with all this water. Basically every body of water, even our feeding buckets, our feeding containers this morning, everything was just steaming. Almost didn't even look real. Hey Kate, good morning. right, let's pop across the street and see this beautiful lady. Thank you, Tess, for the donation. If all of you guys can thank Tess for me, I'd appreciate that. This is Cully. Hi, honey. Ooh. Hi, gorgeous. Ooh. Hi, babe. Look at that pretty pink nose. Cully is a 20-year-old female tiger. She'd been privately owned and born into a circus wagon. Her previous owners were bottle feeding her and walking her around on a chain leash. Costs us about $10,000 a year just to feed one of our tigers. So that doesn't include all the extras like their medical care and all of the kind of maintenance, upkeep. Like Miss Kali, who likes to break her pools. She throws her like 80, 90-pound toy balls around, and eventually it will crack these pools open. But she has 3 of them, so when one goes down, she still has a backup. She's just very intensely watching the lake. Should we show them your view? Show everybody your view. This is Cully's view. Daniel, the squirrels are doing okay. Pocus is the female that's been really sickly. She's actually been pretty sick since the day we found her when she was about 4 days old. They fell 30 feet out of a tree. He's doing amazing. It just keeps getting really, really cold at night, so we haven't taken him out, but he's in a huge 4-story cage inside of the rehab hospital, and she goes home with me every night and is in my office during the day. And yesterday and today she's having really amazing days. So we shall see. I still don't know if she's releasable. We're not totally sure if her teeth are gonna need like regular maintenance, or we did trim them once and I'm hoping maybe they'll kind of reset and she can keep them maintained herself, but taking it a day at a time. Hi, baby. All right, we're gonna keep walking, okay? I know. I'd stay here with you all day if I could. You know I would. Yeah, if any of you guys have the link to the Hidden Tiger documentary, that would be really wonderful to see you guys sharing that link for everyone. I know, new noises. Let's go see what your boy neighbor's up to. We'll cut through this way. My goal is to head over to Nala. Give me a second, I'm gonna see why my phone kind of seems like it's gonna fall over. Okay. See if we can find Simba. I know that Simba Tiger got a new toy. We haven't given it to him yet, but it finally arrived. And it's exactly like the toy that we got for Duchess and Manny, just a different color. So I'm excited to see if that's something he's interested in. I've seen him play with some of his toys in the past. He just seems to go through phases of being really playful and then not at all, so. Hi! You wanna come say hi to everybody? Ooh. Come say hi. He's on some kind of mission. Some kind of mission. Walk around the corner here. See where he's trying to go. He's watching his cleaners come out. Feeding is done every day between 8 and 9 a.m. And then after that, it is all about cleaning and double checking. While we're here, you can see, because Simba is actually, I believe, front declawed from the circus that he was in. But he uses his teeth. He might have partial claws. We haven't taken him into the hospital for a full exam yet to know for sure, because I find it hard to believe that just his teeth. You can see where the fresh marks are. They're the really light orange on the tree. But I don't know, he's a pretty tall guy. I've only ever seen him really hug trees and then chew on the trees. Carla and Megan, our 2 senior keepers, heading out to clean. And he's like, hey, you got food in that bucket? Nope. Good morning, Andrea. That's okay, better late than never, and you can always rewatch these lives. I got out of the way just in time, thanks. Thank you very much, Renee, for the donation. You're right, Simba's definitely restless, but you'd be restless too if you were a tiger trapped in captivity. They all have morning routines. They have breakfast and then they do as much walking as possible. And you can see he's got a bunch of enclosures all streamed together with doors and tunnels. So he can actually walk all the way away, totally out of sight. You can kind of still see him moving around back there. If you're interested in learning about our enclosures, I've actually done Simba Tiger's home tour, and you can find that at dailybigcat.com. There's a home tour playlist. I have less than 20 left to do. I've just got to find the time to do it. Usually cats in captivity, the signs that they are stressed is like nonstop pacing in like a 3 or 4 foot area. And usually self-mutilation, like chewing their feet or sucking on their tail or doing those types of behaviors where they're actually like self-harming. But these cats, thank you, Freddie, for the donation. These cats in the wild would roam hundreds of square miles in a day. They patrol and protect an established territory. They find mates, they have babies, they raise their young, they do it all over again. They lead busy lives in the wild, but when people want to breed them in captivity and hand raise them and habituate them to people, declaw them, all of those horrible things that happen when people breed these cats for life in cages, they can never go free. So while they're here, we try really, really hard to make sure that they have as much space as possible and as much enrichment as possible. Here's Max and MaryAnn. Well, it's on my New Year's goal list to get those home tours done, so. So these are 2 bobcats. You can see one up top and one in the middle here. Hi, MaryAnn. Thank you, Shauna, for the donation. This is MaryAnn Bobcat. We're definitely reaching that point in the day where everyone's had breakfast. Thank you, Trish, for the donation. Everyone's done a fair amount of grooming and walking their territories. And now it's pretty much time to nap for the next 15 hours. So MaryAnn lives in here with Max. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see him very well up there. He's like twice as big as she is. Male bobcat. They are both fixed because we do not believe in breeding for life in prison. So no breeding here. It's Nikita roaring in the background. Yeah, MaryAnn's our better view today. It is a bobcat bunk bed. I love that, Cassie. Thank you, Dolly, for the donation. I'm sure Max is the bratty boy. I went up top. Jessica, I heard that. I think you're right that the character that played MaryAnn on Gilligan's Island did just recently pass. That is a very nostalgic show for me. I remember growing up watching like Nick at Night and all of those syndicated channels, and grew up on all those old shows. As like a little kid, I have such an appreciation for that time period. All right, MaryAnn, should we go see if Nala's home? While we're heading over, we'll also keep our eyes peeled for Des. Des will be one of our mystery January birthday cats this year. I think he's coming up soon. Oh, I see. Oh, there you are. You're right against the side. This is Des. Hi, Desi. You're like a snake hiding in the bushes. Only you're very handsome. You are very handsome. Tell us all about it. So Des is not only super handsome and a super big African serval. He was found abandoned and wasting away on the side of the road in Arizona. You just telling your own story? That's fine. Totally fine with that. And that was over a decade ago. He's lived here ever since. He only has 3 legs. He's like, let me show you. I have 3 legs. We think Des will be most likely going in for a health exam soon and for us to get all of those mats off of him. He's got pretty severe arthritis in his back remaining leg, so we make sure that he's on a pain management system. Thank you, May, for the donation. He still gets around pretty easily. He had to tell us all of his Tuesday thoughts. He blends in so well in this enclosure too. Fun random fact about Des, he's the only small cat here that has an open air section. And from what I was told by volunteers that have been here a lot longer than me, that's because this section used to actually have Nikita Lioness in it when she was much, much smaller. So there is one small cat that has the true luxury to be able to lay in his enclosure and look up and see sky and not just cage wire, which I think is beautiful and tragic all at once. All right, I just saw you. Where's Beanie? You were just here. She probably saw me and was like, bye. This is her spot right here. Absolutely loves laying here. You can see, well, I don't think you can see it from this angle, but you can see where she's kind of moved some leaves around. She kind of lays almost under the coolaroo. She must still be on her morning walk. So today is Nala's rescue anniversary. Nala was privately owned, and when her owner got older and ill health and eventually passed away, the family was not going to be able to take care of her. So we had to go through all the proper channels to get the permits, and then she flew in. I believe, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, I posted it this morning, but when you've got 27 days that you're celebrating a different number on a different cat, I believe she arrived in 2013. And Maria, I did meet Shiraka. So I was a yellow shirt keeper, and I wasn't a staff member yet, and they had a meeting one day talking about the Colorado rescue, which was going to be Shiraka, Seth, Andy, Priya, and Gabrielle. And they had all of the rescuers in place and everybody who was going to be helping all day. And they needed somebody to do all the photography so that we had photos to remember the day by, and photos for the Big Cat Times and the website and social media and all that. So I have had a camera in my hand since I was 15. And Afton was like, we should ask Brittany. So I shadowed Afton that entire day, and it was a complete honor. I actually got to watch Shiraka's very first steps into his enclosure here, along with the girls. Andy and Seth had actually already been put in their enclosures overnight because they were very irritable and they wanted out of those transport cages. So that particular rescue, Seth was my boy, and Gabby was my girl for sure, but Priya's the last one remaining. They've all passed away from really terrible, random issues that could only be tied to the horrible conditions they were bred in. This is Nala putting on a show. You flipped your ear over. You flipped your ear over. But that is definitely a rescue to remember. I've never actually been on an actual rescue. I've gone on a Bobcat call before, and I've been here when cats have arrived, but I've never been part of the team that actually travels to go pick them up or catch them or rescue them or whatever needs done. So that is one of my last remaining goals. I only have 3 left. 3 left. Yeah, I was really, really excited because I've been taking photos for the sanctuary since I started, and we've always used them on social media. In the last 3 years, they've been used in the calendar, but this past year it was exclusively Jamie and my own photos, and I was really, really proud that I actually have my name on that calendar. Very cool. I post the majority of my cat photos on our Instagram, so if you don't follow us over there, you definitely should. Isn't she beautiful? So again, this is Nala Serval. Yeah, I think she's too busy to have hissed at me also, and because she's pretty much in the center of her enclosure, I'm zoomed in. So the fact that I didn't have to get super close, she probably didn't feel like she needed to put me in my place. Nala's always been very twitchy and silly in her own weird way. She chases her tail. Right now she's just cleaning and maintaining her feet and nails. So all day we'll be celebrating Miss Nala. Nala is also going to be one of our January birthday cats, so you'll see her on our Facebook and Instagram again later this month. So we have a lot of African Servals here at Big Cat Rescue, and that's because most people get into it thinking that, oh, they're smaller and they're manageable and they're still really exotic, but in all reality these cats are like 3 times the size of a normal house cat. They can be very aggressive, very destructive, and most people end up getting rid of them, and most shelters and vets won't take in a cat like this, so it really puts them in a bad way. So when her owner passed away, there was just nothing you could do. So lucky for her, the family reached out to us. I'm really excited you guys are all talking about the calendar. We've sold well over half of them, and we're only making 1 order this year, so please go grab one. We'd really appreciate that. All the money you spend at bigcatrescue.biz goes to the care of these cats. So you can shop the online store, you can donate, you can do things for free like sharing these live feeds, sharing our photos and our Facebook posts and our Instagram posts. I'm sorry I missed who asked how to become a keeper like I am. With COVID-19, it's gotten a little tricky. We've only been accepting local in-state volunteers, but you can always look into the program and contact the appropriate people in charge of that. But you can learn about it at bigcatrescue.org/get-involved. You can also become an intern. We do 3-month internships, but we do ask if you're traveling from a distance that you do the 2-week quarantine here. But I started in 2015. I was a red shirt keeper, a yellow shirt keeper, and now I'm a green shirt senior keeper, but I'm also a staff member. Well, I really appreciate you guys buying those calendars from bigcatrescue.biz. We do have another store that has a lot of things that are not on our main store that used to be on our old Amazon store. And you can find that at bigcatrescue.org/tees, Tees. And thank you, Susan, for reminding me about Zoo College. That is like taking a lot of these same similar classes, just without the certifications that you would get as a volunteer. She is just grooming away. Well, thank you guys very much for joining me today. Really appreciate seeing you guys. And again, welcome to any newcomers that don't usually watch our lives. We try to go live a lot. I go live most weekdays, anywhere between 8 and 10 a.m. Seems to be getting later as I'm usually helping in rehab or helping feed some of the cats, things like that. But we also do lives on Saturdays. We do a singing Sunday at 2 p.m. on Sunday. As of now, I still don't know if I'll be doing like a guided tour this Sunday or maybe just a regular walkabout. I also have to figure out how I'm getting to work for sure, because they are shutting down my entire drive here to put in an overpass. So I have to route the other way. We're all connected by bridges, so I'm hoping the other bridges aren't too crazy. But anyway, thanks for listening to me chat with the cats this morning, and I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and I will see you all again soon.